Kong, Momo.
Yeah, we've got Penguin01 versus Peanutbrittle. Get Peanutbrittle, I was talking earlier. Amazing tag, right? We've had these two, we had them playing doubles yesterday. We're going to start out on Final Destination, which is a very interesting pick for this kind of stage in this matchup. We're going to go back and forth with both of these characters. I'm excited to see how this one goes.
Yeah, both these characters do benefit from the Final Destination. With Diddy, it's like there's nowhere to escape from the banana, but with King Dedede, it's really hard to get out of that ledge trapping. And that is like the one thing Dedede really does need in any game he plays, honestly.
After all, Dedede will try to pressure you, to smother you all the time, and that's something that King Dedede struggles with, actually. So as long as Peanutbrittle manages to execute his game plan accordingly, it should be a very, on paper, favorable matchup for the Diddy Kong.
And now we have Peanutbrittle starting a very aggressive game so far. 160% on this Dedede, but you got to remember, this is one heavy boy. It's going to be really hard to take the stock. Looking to find the roll read on that up smash, but not just yet. Now you've got Dedede holding at the ledge, but that up smash on a shield is going to do it for the first stock.
Yeah, messing up on the ledge trap there a little bit. Down tilt, not safe on shield, and as soon as you mess that up, that's going to be a free punish. Because Diddy's out of shield game, one of the best in the game.
For sure. Now watch out, because the pressure on shield has been remarkable from Peanutbrittle. He's trying to keep Penguin all the time pinned up against one of the corners, and that's super scary. King Dedede usually gets some interesting reversal situations when they're pretty much cornered, but we haven't seen that so far, and that's just allowing Peanutbrittle with his Diddy Kong to just go ham. Whether it's the banana, whether it's the pop gun, it doesn't matter. He's always has a trick up his sleeve.
Oh my gosh, and Peanutbrittle's doing such an amazing job of catching these aggressive approach options from Dedede. Obviously, he's a very big character. He's got a really good range options like his forward air and the Gordo, but man, that nair and those aerials are not safe on shield, and this Diddy Kong's been punishing them time and time again.
He's been punishing really well, although the one thing is, Dedede is heavy, but not heavy enough to live with that up smash, which, you know, kind of weak in terms of up smash killing power, but it will add up over time. And that backer will take it, though.
Yeah, first stock finally taken from Penguin, who's been struggling quite a lot. I mean, we said it a couple times. Dedede is really good at taking advantage of reversal situations just like that. He could have gone for something extremely interesting. Unfortunately, Peanutbrittle was ready for it. And every time he recovers, he's always going for either an aggressive option or at least something that will allow him to just reverse it back into his advantage.
Yeah, both these players are kind of just holding forward at each other, but Diddy Kong is the better character at doing these things, obviously with the banana and his big aerial, so he's doing a fantastic job getting through this, using the jetpack and through the Gordo. A very scary thing, because when the wrong hitbox hits you and you're gone, Peanutbrittle's still getting back to stage, being hit by that banana. Unfortunately, oh my, Penguin01 at 150. It's going to be so tough to get back to stage, but he makes it back with the armor.
Yeah, Dedede's up, he does have armor during its peak of its height. And we're back to this ledge trap situation, although I will say, they've been dealing with that Gordo really well. They have not been letting him get anything. That F-Smash, though, will take that first game.
Actually, like every single stock was taken, it was taken with a up smash for the second, and then a forward smash to finish it up. That's something that you can tell that he feels comfortable enough, that he's trusting his confirms and waiting for the right opportunity to just go in, go for the lethal amount of damage, the right move to get the stock taken. And even though Nick was right about King Dedede being extremely heavy and on paper he should survive quite a lot, that's not the case right now.
See, like, Dedede does do a good job of living those stocks very long, as we saw Penguin01 going to 160, 170, 180 at some points. So you got to realize that if you keep coming on the same option, like, yeah, you can mix up with all those jumps. Yeah, you can get aggressive sometimes. But you're going to come on the same way every single time. Diddy Kong is going to find those same stocks every single time.
Yeah, and we are going to go to Town and City, so smaller side blast ones, higher ceiling than FD by quite a bit. And, you know, considering you're dying off the top the majority of the time, it's a nice little change. Especially because you do have more moves that should on paper kill off the side than Diddy. The question is, are you going to be able to complete your ledge traps and get that done?
Yeah, you know, you got to be extremely careful now, because Diddy Kong now has the platforms to either play around with the banana or try to put more hazards on the floor for King Dedede to try to sort out. And I mean, we saw that it didn't happen in the first game. Maybe now that the ever-moving platforms of Town and City could allow a little bit of sharking from the Penguin. You know that his hammer is actually really good with those aerials, so maybe he's hoping for some damage in the air.
And now we have Penguin01 catching that anti-air with the up tilt, doing a better job of catching Peanutbrittle, getting a little too aggressive with those jumps. That's one of those pitfalls with Diddy Kong's, that once you're getting in the lead, you get really, really comfortable jumping everywhere, and Diddy has a lot of big hitboxes to catch you out of the air.
Yeah, and right now, though, this is the first lead I think we've seen Penguin have, like, pretty much the entire set so far. But being able to live off this ceiling by quite a bit, and that up tilt with Rage will definitely take that stock.
Yeah, exactly. First time that Penguin actually manages to keep a lead on this set. You clearly mentioned, but it didn't seem to be that much of a lead up to a couple seconds ago. Now that the full stock and maybe a little bit of extra credit are popping off, it's a good opportunity for the King Dedede to get something started now that the second stock is coming up. No platform, so that means that the edge guard could be a little easier for the King Dedede, especially now that the Gordo was out trying to get something in the mix-up.
I like that you mentioned the edge guard with the Gordo, because the Gordo is really good on a stage like Town and City. It fits perfectly under the ledge. So Diddy Kong, of course, is that very volatile recovery. You get caught at the wrong angle, lose that stock early, and now we have Penguin01 sending him right back to the ledge. And you were struggling to get back in. Peanutbrittle, with a much bigger stage, has much less space to condition with Banana.
Yeah, he's that backer. Questionable DI, but that will take the stock right there. Smaller side plasma is definitely helping out there. And I will say, what we do seem to be seeing quite a bit more of is patience. We're not seeing a lot of this Gordo play in neutral, which is, how he took a lot of damage in that last game, which is from those raw Gordos, which were getting, hit back at him. And it's definitely playing off right now.
Now watch out, because I'm a bit of a defender of King Dedede, especially on high percentages. You never know what he's going to pull up, but look at him trying to fish for the confirm. Unfortunately, not getting the stock quite yet. That Gordo is going to put a lot of damage in Peanutbrittle last stock, but yes, another up smash to finally clean it up. He's not too far behind, but this is something, good level of adaptation from Penguin. It's looking like he has an opportunity to bring it back.
Fantastic job playing out of the corner. Banana in hand too. I'm loving the mix-ups as opposed to the last game, playing very patiently at the ledge. Making Peanutbrittle get a little too aggressive. But again, that's a lot of damage there. Getting hit with that banana at 95%, you got to be careful. You got to get out of there.
Yeah, you're going to get some extra damage in with that inhale right there. But we're back in this neutral position. That actually may take a bad DI, but no, going to DI one correctly. And right now, just has to try to find a way to land, and that's how you're going to do it with that monkey kick.
Again, King Dedede trying to fish for the aerial traps. You know that he could do so much, but again, caught up. Unfortunately, not being able to survive. That's going to be Peanutbrittle's second game. And oh my God, that was such a nice set from both of them. Actually, King Dedede adapting by the end. He was very close to getting the second game off the set.